What's up guys, Jason here. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make a simple and efficient Minecraft Bedrock Trident Killer with Item Sorter. This Trident Killer with Item Sorter will allow you to automatically kill mobs and sort their loot. It can be easily applied to farms where you have an issue with your collection system getting clogged with items that you don't want. It works on 1.16 and all other versions of Minecraft Bedrock, whether you play on a phone, tablet, Xbox, PS4, Nintendo Switch, or PC. To make this Trident Killer with one slice of the Item Sorter, all you will need is 5 glass, 1 slab, 4 pistons, 8 observers, 1 rail, 1 minecart with hopper, 4 hoppers, 1 trident. By the way, you guys can use a trident with any level of durability because the trident will never break in this Trident Killer. 4 redstone, 2 redstone torches, 2 redstone repeaters, 2 levers, 1 redstone comparator, 1 lava bucket, 2 chests, 1 dropper, and finally about half a stack of solid blocks. You guys can use any solid blocks you want. These are the items needed to make one slice of the item sorter. So if you guys wanted to sort multiple items in the item sorter, just multiply that number by these items. The first step is to choose a flat area to make your Trident Killer. You guys can have any area that you want. However, it should be at least 4 blocks wide and 5 blocks long. The next step is to place down a piston. Then turn to the left and place down another piston over here. Turn again, place one over here. Finally, turn again and place one over here. Those pistons should be placed in those spots just like that. The next step is to come over here, then place down an observer. Make sure the top arrow of this observer faces that way. Then come over here and place down an observer. Make sure the top arrow of this observer faces this next piston. Then place an observer over here. Make sure the top arrow faces that way. Then place an observer over here. Make sure the top arrow faces this next piston. Place one observer over here, top arrow facing that way. One over here with the top arrow facing the next piston. One over here with the top arrow facing that way. And finally, one last observer over here with the top arrow facing the last piston. The next step is to place 4 blocks over here. Then place 3 over here. Now place 3 over here. Then take a trident and throw it at this piston. Now place a lever over here. Then flick it once. The piston should move around a little bit. Then flick it up. When you guys flick it up, the pistons should start moving around infinitely. After you have tested the system, flick this lever down to shut it off. The next step is to place a glass block over here, then place a slab at the spot. The next step is to place 4 blocks over here, then place 3 over here, now place 3 over here. Finally, place 2 at the spot. At this point, I recommend that you guys create another layer around your Trident Killer just to ensure that no mobs are able to glitch out. To do that, place a glass block over here, then place 3 solid blocks at this spot. Now place a block over here, 3 blocks over here, and 1 over here. Then move to the side and place some blocks all along the side. Then move to the back and place blocks all along the back. Finally, turn to the last slide and place blocks all along the side. The next step is to place 4 blocks over here. The next step is to come right from the glass block. Now break this block. Then count 3 blocks forward. 1, 2, 3. Now place down a solid block. Then place 2 blocks over here. Now place a hopper. Make sure this hopper funnels towards that block. Now break these 3 blocks. Then crouch down and place a rail on top of the hopper. Then place a minecart with hopper on top. Now place some blocks all around this minecart with hopper. That'll prevent it from ever moving. How the system works is, the minecart with hopper is underneath one of the 4 blocks of the Trident Killer, so whenever items from the mobs killed in the Trident Killer pass over that block, it will be funneled through the minecart with hopper and into this hopper. From here, it can then be sorted into our item sorter. The next step is to come over here. Now place down 2 blocks, 1, 2, then break this block. Now place a hopper falling in that direction, then break this block. Now place 2 blocks underneath this hopper, 1, 2, then break this block. Now come behind. Then place 2 more blocks. Now place a block at this spot. Then place 1 block over here and 1 block over here. If you guys have made that shape correctly, it should be looking something like this. The next step is to come over here and place down a redstone comparator. Make sure the 2 prongs of that redstone comparator is facing towards that hopper. Now crouch down and place a hopper that funnels towards the redstone comparator. You guys will be able to tell that the hopper funnels towards the redstone comparator because the nozzle is facing towards it. The next step is to place a redstone torch over here. That should be right underneath the redstone comparator. Now place 3 redstone over here. Then come over here and place that in a redstone repeater. Make sure the 2 prongs of that redstone repeater are facing towards that hopper. By the way, if you guys are making this Trident Killer with item sorter in the air and you don't have a block at this spot, just place one down, then you'll be able to place the redstone repeater. The next step is to crouch down and place a double chest over here. Now break this block. Then crouch down and place a hopper that funnels towards the double chest. The next step is to select what item you want to sort in this slice of the item sorter. You guys can choose whatever item you want, however, you cannot choose any non-stackable items. One example of a non-stackable item is a chest plate. There are two ways you guys can set up this item sorter. One way is with overflow protection, the other way is without overflow protection. I'm first going to show you all how to set up this item sorter if you want overflow protection. Having overflow protection means that whenever your collections chests get completely full, the item sorter will not break. To do that, open up this hopper. Now, place 41 of the item you want to sort in the first slot. Then, take some random blocks. I recommend you guys use dirt. Then, place one in each of these other slots. If you guys don't have 41 of the item you want to sort in the slice, then you guys can set up this slice without overflow protection. To do that, just open up this hopper. Then place down 41 blocks over here. Now place a block in each of these three slots. Then place one of the item you want to sort in this first slot. The downside of setting up your item sorter that way is you'll need to make sure you empty all of your collections chests before they are completely full to prevent the item sorter from breaking. At this point, you have successfully completed making one slice of your item sorter. If you guys want to be able to sort more than one item in this item sorter, then you're going to need to make more slices. To do that, just come over here, crouch down, and place down 2 blocks. Then break this block. Now place a hopper. Make sure the hopper funnels that way. Now break this block. Then place blocks right next to these ones. Now come up here and place down a redstone comparator. Make sure the 2 prongs of that redstone comparator are facing that way. Now crouch down and place a hopper that funnels towards the redstone comparator. Then place a redstone torch underneath. Then place 3 redstone over here. Now place a redstone repeater at this spot. Make sure it faces that way. The next step is to crouch down and place 2 chests over here. Now crouch down and place a hopper that funnels towards the double chest. Once you're done doing all that, choose the item you want to sort in the slice. Then open this hopper. Once again, you guys can choose to sort it either with overflow protection or without overflow protection. Once you complete that slice, you guys can continue adding more slices if you want to sort more different items. After you're done making all your slices that you want, then come over to the end, crouch down and place a dropper. Make sure that dropper funnels downwards. Now place 3 blocks right underneath the dropper. Now place a glass block over here and a glass block over here. Then place a temporary block at the spot. Now break this block and replace it with a lava bucket. Then place a glass block over here. Once you guys have done that, you can break the temporary block. The next step is to come over here. Now place down 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Then place a block over here and a block over here. Then break the center block. Now place a lever at this spot. Then place a redstone torch over here. Now place the redstone repeater facing that way. Finally, place a redstone over here. That should create a redstone clock. Once you guys have created this redstone clock, flick this lever down to shut it off. Having an item incinerator is very useful for certain farms. For example, if you guys have a skeleton spawner farm, the Trident Killer will produce a ton of bows. By having this little system over here, you'll be able to incinerate all the bows, so you'll have plenty of room in your collections chest to store bones and arrows. I am now going to show you all how to use this Trident Killer and item sorter system. To use it, first flick this Trident Killer on, then flick this little redstone clock over here on. If you guys made this at a farm, mobs should start coming down there and getting killed. For demonstration purposes, I'll be spawning some mobs up here. As you guys can see there, all the mobs will be automatically killed, and you guys can stand here to get all the XP. As you guys can see over here, all the items that are not supposed to get sorted into the item sorter are dropped into this dropper and then incinerated. All the items that you want to sort will be in the collections chest. When you guys want to turn the system off, just turn off this redstone clock and turn off this Trident Killer. If you guys decided that you didn't want to make this item sorter with your Trident Killer, all you need to do is break this hopper. Then place down 2 blocks over here. Crouch down and place down a double chest. Now break these 2 blocks. Then crouch down and place a hopper that funnels downwards towards the chest. Now break this block. Crouch down and place a rail. Place a minecart hopper on top. Then replace the block. By doing that, you guys can skip making all of that, and all your items will just get funneled into this chest. I hope you all enjoyed learning how to make this simple Minecraft Bedrock Trident Killer with item sorter system. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other Minecraft videos. I upload every other day. Thanks for watching.